Hi guys, and welcome to Conversations with AnouMe. Why are some of us more passive-aggressive than the others?
Ooh. Oh goodness. It's a coping mechanism, I think. So what we mean by passive aggressiveness um, is our inability when we want to speak up and say something, yet we don't, but we are passively aggressive. So we may not show it with our words. We may not particularly say it with our words. And it may show up a couple of days later. Right? I look at passive aggressiveness as our own inabilities to express what we want to express in a given moment of time, right? Which causes us to be passive aggressive. So we're suppressing parts of ourselves, which then causes to come out in a form of aggression. So say, for example, we were having a conversation. I didn't like something that you said, but I didn't say it to you in that moment in time. A couple of days later, you're feeling an odd vibe from me. Or I'm snapping at you. Yeah. I'm snapping at you and you're just like, why is she snapping at me? I haven't done anything. Yeah. And generally when somebody is passive aggressive, the other person doesn't realize, doesn't really know where it's come from. And I think when you are in the passive aggressive state, some of us don't even realize that we're in that state, and it acts as a coping mechanism, right? The key thing is, if you've ever been told that you are passive aggressive, or if you have an inkling that you might be passive aggressive, have a look at what are you not expressing? What are the things that you need to express? And sometimes it's not. Sometimes people act as triggers that causes us to be passive aggressive. Sometimes it is something that's we're feeling and we're not expressing in a given moment in time. Sometimes it's a little bit bigger than that. Sometimes it's something that's coming way, way, way back from our past, right? That then gets triggered in a current situation and we don't actually have an awareness of it, right? So ask yourself, what am I not expressing? You know, who am I not expressing what the specific aspects, you know, who annoys me and I'm not expressing that, you know, am I, and I think empaths tend to be a little bit more passive aggressive because sometimes they feel stuff from other people, but they don't know how to communicate that. Then that causes passive aggressiveness as well. So again, I think I look at passive aggressiveness as a form of inability to communicate or to express what you're actually feeling and sensing in a given moment in time. That's one aspect. And the other aspect is it could be something that's from the past that just gets triggered in the present. So say if you've been traumatized as a child, or it's a pattern that runs in your family, you just may learn to keep quiet, right? Yeah. But by keeping quiet, you're hurting yourself.
Yeah.
But then by being passive aggressive, you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting those that are around you as well.
And is it also, I mean, our inability to even notice that's how we behave, does that also mean we can live our whole life in such way without realizing it?
Yeah. And because it can just turn out that you end up having arguments or fights with this person when the passive aggressive of one person, you both probably don't know why the other one's been so aggressive towards you, you know. And it simmers. Yeah. The simmering sensation as well. And it may even, and it will come up every so often. It hurts yourself and it hurts the relationships that are around you. So, and if, you know.
Yeah.
Have you got any questions?
Yeah, no, I think this one, it just makes you think. It's more like I'm just like, where is it that I'm passive aggressive?
A brilliant question to ask. Where is it that I'm passive aggressive? Who am I passive aggressive towards? What are the things that I'm not expressing? What are the things that I want to express, but I I keep quiet because I feel that I'm going to hurt that person. So that's a really key thing as well. You know, have my parents, you know, is it been something that's been passed down? Have my parents been passive aggressive?
And is it a wrong question if I ask, like, have my boundaries been loose and I allowed them to be crossed, but I haven't expressed my, you know?
So that's another cause of why someone could be passive aggressive, where again, it goes that whole thing is if your boundaries get crossed and you express it in that given moment in time, or you don't honor it. So I think what you're saying, you can be passive aggressive towards yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, you can be passive aggressive towards yourself as well. And I think that's where it first starts off. So very good point. Yeah.
That's great. Wow. Thank you. Perfect. This one's like food for thoughts, my own. Thanks a lot. And thank you guys for watching. Till the next CWA. Bye-bye.